1332, April 2nd, 2025, random max 938 hours of progress on the global horror simulation. Currently, the data has been neatly separated from the logic as far as the camera system is concerned, and the program still appears to be functioning correctly, as the camera can be moved. The benefit of separating the data from the logic is that a class is no longer needed, and that also exposes other things, among such as a bit of code from the tutorial which was actually no longer needed, as it was left in for whatever reason, possibly because of just not noticing that it was no longer needed. As the case with object-oriented programming, a new function was created to do basically the same thing, but just by a different name, which is one of the drawbacks of object-oriented programming. As now with this code, another variable which was just to get the Windows X and Y and store it was removed, as that is now a global construct. So the benefit is that that is captured directly, and it doesn't have to be passed around so much. So all of this constructor and getters and setters have been removed in favor of something much more streamlined and easier to work with. And another benefit of that is exposing another problematic issue in object-oriented of the combination of data and logic. So in the tutorial by the author, this camera class was not only does it have the data and the logic declared in the header, but there was also definitions for said logic in the header, which sort of goes against the principle of separating data from logic. So now the data and logic is separated. A very simplified and minimalistic view of the minimum required things is clearly visible. The intention for the next hour is to refactor the object class into a simple representation of data and logic, and not some of the unnecessary things such as getters, setters, and variables that don't do anything besides become an alias for other variables in order to obfuscate. So everything is exposed, and that's the goal of this, to expose everything clearly and get rid of the object-oriented programming.